And Hassett was on earlier this week, Kevin.
He understands all this.
And he said we're going to wage increases and I think he was implying since inflation never goes negative. So we're locked in. Those Biden increases of 22%, those are locked in. Prices are going to stay higher. So we need to grow out of it in terms of income levels to feel like you can afford it.
This is why everyone fears inflation, because the effects of a jump in inflation,
they never go away.
They never go away.
Right.
And that's why you.
And you add another 3% on top of that. So Mamdani ran on that, and now I don't know what happens to this city that you said one of the things you can.
Well, let's
control.
go to the city. How are we going to bring the cost of incremental units in New York down?
Yeah.
Or actually keep it.
We're going
to what's
say
the
you
plan?
can only charge $200,000 to build a house.
Yeah, then no one builds a house.
I know.
You know. I mean, like that's crazy town.
I know.
Okay, so one of the things that happens in cities is whether you have competence in government. Now, we had the most competent big city mayor, again, in my lifetime, in Mike Bloomberg.
Right.
You know, things in the city were running, they were running well. The New York people need to demand competence across government. We have a terrible New York City Housing Authority. You know, $12 billion a year, and the results for our most vulnerable citizens in New York are poor. You know, one of our jobs is fighting crime in those housing projects. That's something that we are keenly focused on. But we need to do better in housing. Our prison system. The cost of an inmate at Rikers is into the multiple hundred thousands. It's a wide range. When the cost in the federal system is, you know, $50,000 to $70,000.
And that's a function of unions? It's a function of labor? It's a function of what?
All the above.
Okay.
All the above. And we need to do better at these things. You know where we're doing great? You know where we're doing great? The New York Police Department. I mean, they are amazing partners to us, and they are really well run, you know, top to bottom. Cops care, the brass cares. They really care about quality of life in New York.
Have you spoken to the mayor-elect in this new role?
I've not.
You have not?
I've not.
Do you plan to? How does that
work?
How does that work?
I'm sure at some point we will have to interact, his people, my people at the top, and I look forward to working with them. We have a great relationship with the New York Police Department.
Right.
We have good relationships across other parts of New York City. The better those relationships, the better we're going to do with public safety.
One of the things that we were talking to Kathy Wild about just yesterday, who's now on the transition team and was working with the New York City Partnership, is this report just last week that the mayor-elect said that he was not going to be sweeping these homeless encampments, these sort of tented camps, and what that portends for quality of life, but also just the humanity of some of the homeless and also crime. And I know you've been trying to take drugs off the street and other things in your role, and sort of how you think about that. She was pretty insistent that those reports were incorrect or misunderstood. What do you know about them?
Well, let me tell you what I know I can focus on, and the folks. Open-air drug markets, we just should not tolerate them. So Washington Square Park, we had an open-air drug market. There are housing projects in the city that have open-air drug markets. We are going to target those and bring them to an end. I don't want children walking through Washington Square Park having to dodge needles, seeing people, the horrible effects of drugs. I mean,
so can I ask a question?
I got in the subway over here last night,
right,
and somebody was ODing. You know,
my question about the Washington Square Park, I actually saw that news, and by the way, as a New Yorker, I was thrilled that you were doing that. Mm-hmm. It's been like that for years.
For years, I don't understand.
For years, and I always wanted to think to myself,
it's kind of happened under COVID. It
right,
got a lot
why
worse.
is that? Why and is that a New York Police Department situation? Is that a mayoral situation? Is that a prosecutor? What leads to that, and for it to be as persistent and consistently happening for as long as it did?
Or was it the change in the state laws?
Many people engaged in that activity who are charged in the state system are released. They are not detained pending charges,
right,
and very often the charges are pled down to misdemeanors and they don't do time. If you have 10, 20, 30 priors and you are dealing fentanyl that results in someone's death, you don't deserve to walk the streets.